Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. Listen, hey everybody, it is your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another recap, review, long-winded conversation of sorts where your commentary is included in the live section here, but we're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 4. Who wore it best? Booty, booty, stop booty. I don't know why that song is actually working for me for a runway song. It kind of reminds me of season 5's planet called 808 with the galaxy of funk where the robots gravitate. A message came from NASA. It urgent. So it takes me there to I bring the beat just a little bit. We're going to talk about this episode. You know what? Just now. Well, you know what? Right now. Go ahead and put it up right now. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs, briars, or Vitas, or Mias, or whoever you want to be mad at, or defend at the glory of whatever, for whatever reason. No, calm down. We're here to talk about the show today. This ain't that deep. Please keep that stuff on Twitter or Reddit. All opinions expressed by myself are just my sole personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, no matter what way you want to veil it, no matter what way you want to convey it. If it's a little bit like, yeah, you probably need to think about that. Please don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You're going to be here for a while. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good boot. Now, before I really start to go in and do my job here that I've been doing for quite some time, season 9, if you go, hi, puppy. What's up? Oh, see, now you're in my face. I just asked you you wanted to hop up here. You want to hop up? I got to do a show right now. You gonna let me do the show? I'm gonna let you go outside. It's cold though, sweet pea. Hi. You just want to get petted real quick? Sorry, my oldest child needs to be petted real quick. Hi, Bobby. I love you. Is that good? You good? That's enough? Okay. All right, on with the show. He needed 10 seconds. Listen. Okay. Before I start talking about the drag race stuff, let me get this out the way. If you're in Minneapolis, I send you nothing but my prayers and my love and all the safety and whatever it is that you need out there, especially for what is going on, unnecessary business happening out there to the people in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and anybody else that may be affected by that, period, right? Also, for those of you who may be affected by the winter storm coming up here, Siri, I am not talking to you. I hope you have everything that you need. I hope everything is going to be good to go for you here. I have personally gone to the grocery store and back, and I'm set up myself for this winter storm coming up because Houston is really bad with ice, and we are not known for being good drivers out here, fortunately, on top of the power grid system. So wherever you're at in the world right now, but especially for those of you who may be affected by something, just hold it down. It's just a couple of days. Hopefully no damage is done. But if anything does happen, I send you nothing but the love, and hopefully it gets fixed and everything gets taken care of, and we get back to our normal scheduled programs. But yes, you would believe that there would be sales at grocery stores right now, but they're not. They want all the money for wherever it's at. But yes, it's supposed to sleet, ice, possibly snow tomorrow for Houston. The temperature has been dropping since this morning. It was like 62 at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's now in the 40s, and it just still keeps going down. But I made sure to run all my errands very early this morning. I was up at 8. I was like, oh no, I do not want to have to deal with whatever's going on the road. So yeah, good. Sending my love to everybody out there, and whatever's going on and whatever you're dealing with at home right now. I do not know you personally, but I may have met you or possibly or even not. And this is just all parasocial. I know we always disagree with each other sometimes, but you're still human just like me. Whatever you got going on, I hope you get through it, and I hope the best, regardless of how you feel about me. Period. Thank you. I had to remind myself after a terrible interaction this past week over a live I just wanted to do for fun. But in reality, you always have to sometimes step back and, look at things again. But to the drag race folks, if you come up in here on some Briar nonsense, because this I have seen online today, and then I have to go to the profiles to be like, now what kind of folks are these? Okay, that's the age group, that's the bracket, it's the usual suspects. Y'all are trying to make Vita and Mia some evil ass people, and it's weird, bro. It's weird, especially from a person whose entire character so far on the show has been trolling people and for something to happen to them. Now, I'm going to tell you this as somebody who has had walking pneumonia before and also faced sepsis, I send Briar my love. But I'm not going to lie to you. If I was on that stage, I also would have been like, the timing was just a little too on the money. And I don't think they wish ill will to that girl that deep. So for some people to take it where it was, and the things I have seen, when did these people get eliminated, all that kind of stuff, it is wild that y'all cannot enjoy a show if your favorite isn't just pushed all the way through or something, and you taking something that happened a year ago when these hoes are in the group chat. I'm not playing that game with you today. So I'm going to talk about this show and have a good time. But if you're here for like some sort of party to get behind it all and whoop, 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 I've been doing this too long. I know how y'all turn on a dime on folks. You know, you enjoy your jesters and, these people when they shuck and jive for you. But when you feel like they ain't on your, I'm going to be quiet. But like on a real note, I think that some of the things that have been said about Vita and Mia are disgusting. I also get that it didn't look good when it's like this person is fainting on stage, but also that person's been known for trolling. And not everybody's aware of the full day that's happening here. So people are going to question stuff that takes place. But again, they've more than likely talked about this. Mama was even just joking about this online, including other people. I wish hoes would hold smoke for everybody that had said something versus just the two on stage. That's all. So please, I just want to enjoy the show. That's why the disclaimer is happening here. I've been definitely guilty of going very far with a point of view or an opinion on somebody. But lately, I just don't feel like entertaining that kind of drag and that kind of bullshit online. So can we just talk about the TV show and say if we like the outfit or not? And then move on through, because that's what we need to do, especially in these days. Like, girl, I don't feel like arguing with my own community over a TV show right now. I just don't. We got bigger fish to fry. Midterms coming up. So there you go. If you want to find me in all my social media spaces and places, it's in the link in the About section. Just click it and take you where you need to go. If you want to check out my reactions, I did a reaction to this episode, including Traitors, and soon to be, UK versus the world is starting next week. I'm so excited. Whoop, 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 whoop. So many people to root for on that show. Catch my reactions on Patreon. They are available for your consumption for as low as $1 a month right now. So I'm also going to say UK versus the world premieres on a Tuesday. Am I right? I think I am right. It's on a Tuesday. So reviews will be Wednesdays and they will be like early day, okay? Because I know that it's also an international show and I want to make sure that everybody can watch it. Now, you may be at work in the United States, okay? But my babies across the pond are going to be at home in the evening time. It's for them. So if you want the playback. But you all know when I do an international season, I try to line it up with the timing so it's not like, because there are international rampackers. Shout out to my across the pond babies. Y'all deserve your time too. So it will be an early, like 12 o'clock in the afternoon in the USA kind of show on Wednesdays. But the reaction will be posted as soon as possible on the page. So there you go. Bow. And then, of course, Traitors is Fridays and season 18 is Saturdays. I hope you finish pooping. Bookable on Cameo, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus, so you can get a free week of Paramount Plus on me. Those links are given in the About section. I have a P.O. box if you want to send me anything special for the Maddie Mail. And also, there's a Discord if you want to be a part of the conversation and take it to the Discord. Discord, not Adams. Not Adams, but if you want to go to the Rant Pack Discord, it is available. Lots of conversations, whether it's music, the water cooler, y'all want to just blow some steam off with your fam over here on the Rant Pack. Me, Dooley, and panel members are also part of that crew. Most of us join on in. And then also, if you want to play some Dead by Daylight, I'm always in the Discord to make sure if you send me a hey, Matt, interested in gaming, let's go. We'll go ahead and play a game. Micah, we try to get a hold of you. Me and Madeline try to get a hold of you this last game, but no, it's okay. But yes, check all that out again, all in the About section, and let me know if y'all need links. Shout out to DW. They just posted the link for the Discord available here. Shout out to all my moderators who are up in this piece today. And shout out to anybody watching this on portrait mode. I thank you for choosing me in this fashion, and all my landscapers. What was that? I don't know. A lawnmower, kitty cat purr. That's what it was. Okay, am I done? It's 11 minutes in. Someone's screaming at me, like from across their room, possibly, if they can hear me while they're vacuuming. Oh, and if you wanted to throw, if you wanted to throw a little bit of love in my jar, for your boy hosting with the Mosin today. And drop me a little tippy poo, please, and thank you. You do not have to, but if you want to, please, and I appreciate it. It certainly goes a long, long way. I just did my last rounds of purchasing today. We had to buy some more kitty litter because something told me, as I hear my child pooping, I needed more kitty litter. PayPal.me for /Matty-Rants, Cash App $, my 924 and Venmo /Rants. Shout out to CJ, first tippy poo of the day. Yes. Hello, Maddie, joining Patreon soon. Ready for MK. Thank you so much, CJ. Oh, totally forgot. Hold on here. I totally forgot that I want to give somebody some love because this was off camera. Where are you, my baby girl? Ashley, thank you for the tippy poo for the traders recap. That was last night, and I was totally not. I want to give you your shouts while we're here on the live today. Thank you so much, baby. That came in later in the evening. And I appreciate that. But also, reminder again, I cover traders. I cover this season 18 and then UK versus the world, but also House of Villains. Plain Jane will be on the season. Tiffany is back. It is kind of a stacked cast. I'm there for Drita from Mob Wives. Okay, Drita is gonna be on the show. I miss Mob Wives. That was one of my favorite shows ever. The mess with that one. So I will definitely be covering that too. That won't be until February, but it'll certainly fall within the line of the scheduling and how things are about to work out. So yes. Okay. I appreciate you for being here, and thank you for tuning in. Not me not knowing what anime my nephew and niece name came from. Oh, yeah, Mamu-chan and Minako. Yeah, that's from Sailor Moon. Mamu-chan was what Usagi you would say to Mamoru, who is in Dinyan, which is Tuxedo Mask, and it was a friendly, sort of way, a pet name, saying it affection-wise for Mamu-chan. And then, and that's why Mamu-chan, but I call him Bubby too. He also responds to Bubby. I don't know why I started calling my cat Bubby, but that's my baby, and I call him Bubby. So that's my firstborn. So I call him Bubby. It's a baby. Bubby Bubs. Oh, my Bubby baby. Oh, see, now he started perking up. Oh, stop. Don't come over here. And then Minako is Sailor Venus's name. She's my favorite Sailor Scout. And ruling planet Venus, Libra here. Hello. And then she's Meanie Means for short. So yeah, Meanie Mean. Or I do Mean. When I really want to get her attention, she knows she's about to get all the love in the world. Meena. Oh my God. My cats. I love them. They were with me this morning. We're all cuddled up in the bed. Okay, cool. Shut up, Matt. Get to the show. I know. Thanks for being here. Let's get this show started today. And shout out to my moderators that are posting it in the chat. I am so glad Law Roach is back. I know Law Roach isn't meant for a particular kind of person, but maybe those people aren't meant for me either. I don't know, because Law is my kind of caring, baby. And they brought him for like the right episode. To me, he should be there for all design challenges. Like, just for the design challenges. You do not have to pull him anywhere else, but for design specifically, oh, please put that man in the room because he was needed for this episode. Clock the out of Michelle. No shade to Michelle, but I mean, ate you alive low key. Like, I was there. Like, what are you talking about? Don't correct me. Girl, please. Like, I was literally, you can see a video of him with the bit. Like, come on. He needs to be there for all the design challenges. I think Madison works really well when it comes to like comedy, specifically hosting challenges, this, that, and the other. And then, you can already go through the line with the rest of them where Carson and Ross can just be interchangeable if that's what they're going to do. But like, there's some things where I'm like, I'll need to be rotate on those challenges and only him and then somebody else. Maybe TS could be there the same day as Law, like, and that happened, but he got to be there for all of that because whether he is on the same page as us or not, I trust that man's opinion. I'm going to let him say it because he's in the room. He's literally on the carpet dressing one of our favorites for that matter. Okay. Hold on. Let me change the way this looks. I'm really small here. Here we go. I'm a little teeny tiny. And we're doing this two ways, both portrait mode and landscape. Make sure everybody can see me. Okay, let's get this started because, baby, they didn't even read this girl's mirror message. Came in the room, looked at what that girl said, turned around and said, I went through a lot. And I said, and they just started all having a conversation about something else. I thought, well, for me or for y'all to be fighting for Mandy so damn hard, you weren't crushing the mango here. Y'all didn't give that girl. Did they not just want to read all of that? I see Filipina in there. They didn't want to say it. They were like, this ain't no Drag Race Philippines. This ain't no Slasia Royale, girl. What are we reading this for? I'm playing. Y'all know. Hello. But like, I thought that was kind of wild. I thought, oh shit, we're just walking in the room. We're about to just not do the normal duties here. It's been a really rough day. Okay, bet. So spicy Janine Garofalo over here is about to be in for one whirlwind of a day. I empathize with Briar, but I'm gonna agree with Bianca off a pit stop here. These last couple of weeks, it has been this girl antagonizing the Tuck and playing that game with the do and the dot and the whatever. And then when people clocked in and said, okay, we're a little bit tired of it, I'm sorry, they're not wrong for doing all that. I'm not going to baby this girl. I can, however, say, and this is the Libra in me, it is a lot to take in after being dragged just a minute ago, coming back up in here, someone telling you don't want to do all this, that, and the other. Okay. And now you're going through the rest of the day in your head about the whole situation, on top of you having walking pneumonia, not even really knowing that you're sick. I've had walking pneumonia before. It's not fun. It's also weird because you don't know if you're sick or not. At a point, you start feeling a little off about stuff and you're, this, that, and other, but then it catches up with you eventually. I've been there before, buddy. Been there before. But like, some people are babying this whole little moment. Like, she was getting bullied by the girls and it's too many of them on her at the same time. Please stop it. She signed up for this. And low key, she was tagging the bag in the girls. And let's not forget the context that was given later as Athena and Mia needed to clock in real quick. Because to me, where Mia's whole thing is with Briar in the situation of her sort of making a joke out of something to do with the relationship that was personal to Briar, and then her taking it that way and, Mia apologizing to her, but then she's not going to receive the apology off camera and then sort of play this I'm mad at you game for the whole little bit, to where we get to a point now where it's like, I don't know how to feel around you because you like there's no smoke, but the way you took it was different. And so I don't know how to gauge you because you be playing. You play And this is what a lot of people do on this internet, especially when you have a different opinion. Oh, y'all played, you want to clock, you want to do, and you want to read, bitch. But then when someone gets you, gathers you, especially these kids that like to go in and all that shit, you know, online when they're trying to read a girl. And then when someone gets them back, they go, well, I'm a minor and you shouldn't be talking. Why are you even in this conversation then, child, if you felt you couldn't be in this space and that person can't talk to you back? That's not what this is, but this is a moment of someone reaping what they sowed. You planted those seeds, baby, and now the harvest has grown, and these two bitches are at the crops. They need to check in. It was a moment where you wanted to make something a big deal, and now that you're being called on it because you want to apologize on camera, it's like, no, like you were acting kind of an ass about it. I don't know how to gauge with you. Explain yourself. And it wasn't done that way. You still were the victim. And it was like, no, we can't play with each other. That was Mia's point. We can't play like that. I thought we could play like that. We're not there. So I gotta do this with you. I gotta do this with you because now I don't know how to gauge you when you want to be like silly and sassy and this, that, and the other. And you know what else? That means don't come over here fucking with me. Don't come over here playing with me, because if I snap on you and you're like, well, what was that about, girl? I always play. I don't know that, because when I played with you, you took it so personal. That's what that's about. So again, Briar's gonna have a really tough day. I received that, but this was all needed. This was very, all right, little girl, you've been playing and now we're about to clock in. And Athena here stepping in was necessary because, mind you, Mia is related to Athena. Mia is Juicy's aunt. Juicy, Athena's mother. Let's keep the connection here. Let's stay in here. Okay? We find out through Athena that Briar has been talking mad shit about Athena to Juicy. Okay? And that Briar even was antagonizing Athena about it, saying, like, Juicy doesn't even back you up when I go in on you. Now, as much as she could be playing and all that kind of shit, you need to really think about this. Now, how come she can play like that, but then if another girl gags her back, oh, we can't do all of that? You are now getting into some personal shit with people who have known each other and who are living, breathing family members, drag community kind of stuff, do this, that, and the other, travel to get, like, you playing now. You playing with long-standing friendships and relationships, and you're doing it just because you want to annoy somebody because you think it's funny. That's when that trolling shit don't work, because like then you get clocked into it, then you get pulled in there, and now you want to be the victim because you were just playing. Not everybody fucking playing. Sometimes it's not playtime. You hear what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just not playtime. Sometimes you need to read the room and where everybody is at, honestly. And Briar didn't do that. And so Mia clocked her, and she left it for that. We just have to have our space, and we just have to do this. And don't check me, little girl. And it was very clear. Like, we hear you, but you playing right now. Because you acted like an asshole to me, and now we're on camera. It's, oh, I'm sorry, girl. It's okay. You're for TV. I'm backing away. Now, this was good. Because when Briar said needing to defend Juicy to Athena, I thought that was crazy. I said, has Athena ever came for... No shade. Low-key, this was my favorite episode too. But like, and I'm going to be real with you, I do miss Briar because I liked Briar. I think Briar's going to get a call back. Briar's getting a call back. That exit line was like, that exit line. And Rue, I don't care what the girls say about, it was, bring her back. That was wonderful. Let her cook a little second. Bring her back. But you got to hear it here. Like, you go say some whack shit like this to a drag mother about how their child feels, and you go like as if they're in the same dressing room somewhere in Oasis in Miami. Like, I have to defend her against, she ain't said shit about Juicy. Oh, Athena went off. I was like, okay, Athena, I know that's real. She said, you're gonna have to stop playing with me because you fucking around and you about to get in between some shit that you are not ready for. And that Miami was coming out. baby. This lady looked very prim and prop, but she was ready. Mind you, me over this girl, it would have been something like, what is going on? This little girl is playing too much. So Briar, unfortunately, did get a reality check. And I always say, for those girls who like to play, pick, and tag and bag other girls, sometimes there are certain people who do it very well and also understand what they're doing and they know when to reel it back. But the ones that don't, they always get that nasty reality check. It's that one person that you can't play with. And then when they get you and everything they're saying makes sense, you can't clock in. You can only try to change the narrative. And if they are already ahead of you, you've already lost. And that's what happened to her. And so it was a tough day for Brian. It was. Bitch, baby just had to lip sync, came back in. Hell, Mia told her, I wish Mandy stayed. I thought she danced better than you. Now, I'll be real with you. I don't agree. You all heard my thoughts and opinions about the lip sync. I was like, no, y'all can send that lady home. But at the same time, hey, that was Mia's take. Feel what I'm saying? That was Mia's opinion. Don't let it sit too hard. But I think it all came at her at once. And baby, she had a reality, a good nasty check. Signed, sealed, delivered, Wells Fargo. I said, oh, the check cleared. The check cleared, sister. Now, they going into the next day saying, we're not about to just hold this over, but we're just going to keep it cute for what it's worth. So there's a lot of standing next to each other and soon to be a conversation in the mirror where they totally share their traumas, right? But Kenya wants to be a top this week. She will not get her wish. And I love Kenya Pleaser. Also, Kenya, you said something in your confessional today that made me go, bitch, are you for real, Rampack? For real, Rampack? Because it almost was like a quote out of my mouth. My puss did hit the floor. I said, wait. I said, oh, the narcissist in me wanted to take credit for that and be like, was that Rampack talk? I said, was that I said, as many times as I have talked about the protractor split, as many times as I spoke of the girls who like to hit the trampoline split, aka it's not connecting to the ground, you just bounce off the floor because you know you couldn't hold it. As a former gymnast and back up there, so yes, I that moment right there, I said, oh my God, am I going to be a narcissist in this moment and fully take that and say that I somehow Rampack has in the zeitgeist of the Drag Race episode? I'm going to take it. I'm going to own it. It's mine. I don't care. They already hate me. Make them hate me more. Okay, but yes, that part had me gag. If you watch my reaction, I was like, wait, did she just say what I think she said? It was so funny to me. But no, let's talk about RuPaul and these contact lenses lies. Gray suit, bald head, glasses, Ru. We don't have another mini challenge. Do you miss them? Live chat, make some noise. I'm reading the live chats now. And also, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What's going on? Are you warm? It's warm in my apartment. I had the heater on. I have it off now because the baby, I was getting a little hot, just a little warm. A little warm. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rampack family. If you want to drop a little tippy poo in your boy's jar, make up some of this grocery money, store, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/Matty-Rants, cash up $ Matt924, and Venmo Rants, and low key. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are a Dead by Daylight player, I am more than likely going to be on that today. So if you happen to be online and you see me and you maybe want to play, let me know. I will be more than likely. It's going to be a long weekend of being in the house. Well, a long Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, based on the weather. If nobody's going to be on the road because it's going to be grossly icy outside. Like, ooh, we're not trying to lose it today. What was I doing? Brain, ADHD, it kicked in. Come back. Thoughts are running all over. Oh, and Animal Crossing. That, because I need to get the hotel stuff done, and I'm enjoying the new DLC so far. It's really cute. I love how it looks like on my Nintendo Switch 2. Is a complete. I was like, okay, I know the graphics change. I was like, okay, I see the cleanup they did. It's cute. But yes. And if y'all have any free games, like online games you want to recommend, let me know. I'm trying to find another game to like consume my spirit because I don't want to go to Tekken 8 right now. It's making me mad. Anyhow, back to this. No mini challenge, but they get to pair themselves up into little tiny groups, like of 2. And did anyone find this a little bit sus? Let's do a Libra thing here and make multiple variations of what possibly could have happened here. Number 1, Briar picks Juicy because right now she's feeling a little bit down after the things that happened last week. That's her closest confidant and bestie in the competition. They also low-key look like they're 2 like in the matching set, if you will. Just one went to a better hairstylist than the other. And yeah, that could be one way to look at it. The other is that Briar also knows that this would piss off Athena and, has been enjoying getting under their skin. And so why not go for the person that they know they're going to go for? Multiple choice answers to how this. Maybe it's a little bit of column A and column B together. Like, you know what? I want to do that because I also know it's going to piss her off, but I also need my friend. That's a Taylor move, making variations one theme again and again. No, I have to listen. That's why if I ever got on any reality TV show competition, the way I'd be so conflicted through a lot. I know when I want to go in on my going ins, you want to make a good move, but if I'm Rob R, in Traders this last episode, oh baby, that would have been torture for me. Having to make those decisions because it's you want to make a big move, but if you do it wrong, what's gonna happen? And I hate it when it's no. That's me. I hate that. No. But no, Briar immediately grabs Juicy. Athena's once again left with nobody but Darlene. Isn't that kind of wild? I know Athena's I never get to choose, but I was hell, Darlene barely gets to choose too while we talking about it. So our teams are Juicy and Briar. They low-key look related, in a second cousin sort of way. You got Discord and Jane. You got Nini Coco. I've been loving Nini Coco. Sorry, I've been wanting to do that for a minute. And Mikey Meeks. I love Mikey. I want them to do well. You've got Sierra Mist. You've got Kenya Pleaser on a team. You've got Mia Star and Vita. Now, hold on. And I thought to myself, because Mia too, we're getting put into teams and they're talking about a design challenge. And I'm with Vita. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I'm winning. Yay. Here's my first W. Yes, I grabbed the right partner, right? And then you got Athena and Darlene, right? But then RuPaul says this is a design challenge where we're going to mash up some famous fashion looks from the red carpets, whether it's from the Met Gala, Academy Awards, Grammys, whatever. These are just iconic looks from different celebrities in style and in fashion. And it's a mashup. So you're going to have to take 2 of these different looks and create 2 outfits together. But this is why I love this challenge. You are going to face off against your partner. And it's going to be a who wore it best. That is how you make this not boring. Thank you. Because you could have easily just had the girls into groups and then just based it off of the groups themselves and then had a double win. And then whoever was the worst group was in the bottom 2. That's easy. That's easy. Thank you for doing a who wore it best. You can do this again. You can do this challenge again. Drag Race. I don't know why I'm giving you permission. I have that kind of power with you, but let's pretend that I do. You can do this again. Because, yeah, that's perfect. Ooh, okay, Dane. All right, here we go. Let's all be production today. Let's give them ideas that they may use and steal because they're good for that. It's okay. They can steal. I mean, you can give me money too. I'm broke. Bitch, let me find some money come from Fenton Bailey, baby. I'll be gay. Okay, listen. Come here. Let's say they keep this and they do whatever. But RuPaul goes, now that I told you that you're facing off against each other, do any of you want to switch your partners? And if you do, you have 1 minute to do so. Go. Please. Do you know that would have created so much to talk about in the middle of that room? That would have created, because if no one moved, that would have been the conversation of why no one moved, and you don't want to hurt no one's feelings. But then it's like, oh, so you're saying that you would be fine beating me, and that's why you kept me? Girl, I gave you the golden ticket. I know Canada Drag Race good for getting them good ideas. I'm trying to help you out, sister, because this was already a great moment, but like, no, give them a minute, because we have to have a moment of them trying to figure it out and then possibly making another split decision to switch at the last second. The 60 seconds is perfect because that'll give them time for 2 or 3 confessionals to happen. Where someone's like, I really want to go there, but I can't. And then, like Discord sitting back and then like, absolutely, I don't want to be with Nene Coco because I don't like how she makes her clothes. And then like going into Jane being like, I'm worried I'm going to do well this week. Because if I do well, they're going to hate me. So I really want to help them, but I also want to know, when is that going to run out? And I'm like, Jane, is that going to run out for you, or is that just like for them? When she said something about Juicy, I'm thinking, you don't have to help that little girl. You don't want to. But no, I thought this was a cute challenge and a great idea. And it also kind of gagged some of them, because when she said pick your bestie and who you trust the most, now you're going to go up against your I guess your friend, the person who you closest to in the competition. And when I say yes, Kenya, I'm with you on this, because I'd been mad as hell if I was up against somebody who is known to be a seamstress and who makes their own shit, literally was in the Secret Service for Hope for the Right administration. And like, no, the way I'm like, oh, y'all setting me up. So you want me to go home? The cameras would have had to stop. I've been like, so what high fresh hell is this? Tell it. Can we pick our enemies next time? Who do we not like? You know what I mean? Who do you feel you don't get along with the least? Oh, actually, that would have been an interesting challenge. Ooh, that would have been an interesting one too. If they didn't do besties and they did, who do you feel is your like opposite? Oh, that would have been very interesting. I don't know. This was so good, but yes, it is a gag. The girls are gagged. The girls are gooped. Oh, Kenya, you will be forever iconic. Let me tell you something, baby. The faces. Now, Vita's face is like, well, that sucks for Mia. While Mia's like, well, fuck my drag. Vita was like, low-key, Vita's cute. Like, high key. I was noticing the other day. I was like, come on, chest. I see something going on there with Vita. But no, I just hollered because it's very, well, that's too bad for Mia. That's too bad. I like Mia. Damn. I'm gonna put her in the bottom. That sucks. I was here for Mia, like, bitch, this lady's gonna dog walk me. Yes. Well, to be fair, Mia did a good job too. Vita's outfit was great, but Mia did a lot better than where my mind was going based off of that Cardi B runway. Mia did a very good job. I was like, sister, whoa, that was kind of pop. A little bit of pop. I like this new pit crew. Theodore always was my favorite chipmunk. I know it's for the woodchucks, but how much chuck can a Theodore chuck if a Theodore could chuck wood? All right. I wonder if production had this challenge in mind when they casted this many designer queens. To be fair, we've all been begging them to add more design challenges to the show because this kind of level of creativity is so cool to see. And it kind of adds more to our love and liking of certain queens on the show, as well as giving queens who may not do well, say, in like acting challenges or comedy, this, that, and the other, the introverted lovers of the world that sometimes fall into their arts and crafts, and I don't mean that in a read, but like in the truth of it all, of being a way of communicating to the people that they care about the most. So that is why for me, I want design challenges because it just makes sense. Like, it's like, that's for the girls who really do be sitting there and putting so much effort into the work, into their like garments and want to show it. But it also is a challenge to the queens that have maybe paid designers and maybe haven't really relied on a skill that a lot of drag queens use for their day-to-day because of how expensive it can be to get looks, and it all depends on them. So it's a multifaceted, I guess, way of looking at a design challenge for me. It's like it's necessary. It's a part of drag in itself. These people go to fucking work on Tuesday night bar nights in clothes they just made that day with the fabric they got from the store not 2 minutes ago while trying to figure it out and pay bills, bitch, and go to the next job on top of that after that job. Like, it's a lot. So I think they're important. It's necessary. We must have them. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Like, let me get casted for this mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go take some classes immediately. Like Lux said on the pit stop. You need to know how to make a tube. A tube. Just a tube. Just make a tube. After that, go from there. You know what I mean? But like you should be able to make a tube out of something if you get on this bitch. Like just a little tube dress. Shoot, you wore them towels and you pranced around the house on your tippy toes. That's already the base for your tube right now. Now sew it together. So the groups got to pick through the different numbers, and the numbers they chose was, of course, how the mashups worked. Juicy and Briar got Lil Nas X and Rihanna for some of their iconic moments in fashion. And then, of course, we have Jane and Discord, which I knew RuPaul was dying to see Discord walk just without even being in drag, and to realize that it does not matter if she is in guiche or if she is just presenting herself in her full natural form outside of the makeup. But that is going to be the walk. I can't imagine what this baby looks like going into a Walmart. The giggle I would have. But again, people are finding this iconic. I say y'all pick and choose, because other girls have had worse walks, actually better walks that were also worse, and y'all gave them the business. So either way, it looks crazy, but if you like it, then I love it for you. But RuPaul is loving the walk, not loving it because it's great, but she thinks it's hysterical. So she is enjoying her Jester in Discord's Adams, possible needing to go see a chiropractor walk. Very much that. But the Cher and Sarah Paulson mashup was kind of fire. It kind of was like, oh, I would have wanted that. That is a good crossover with that neon green and black. I would have been so nervous to get this. The clashing of the patterns, Jesus Christ. We're just learning how to sew. We gotta learn how to get the patterns to come up. Oh my God, this is really about your taste now. Nene Coco and Mikey Meeks getting Jennifer Lopez and Nicki Minaj here, and they chose that form of Nicki, which is crazy. I'm like, out of all her runways, that's the one you wanted to do? Okay. And of course, the iconic Jennifer Lopez look that it is. So this was a tough one. I was like, oh my, good luck, girls. I mean, it does work together with the browns and, of course, the greens and blues. And, Maggie's like, how we're going to work that? I'm like, baby, it's giving full jungle thing, like down. So you good. It's just, how are you going to put it together? Like, that all works. Like, it's literally jungle. It's literally Amazon Safari theme. Boom, it's already there. But how are you going to put it? Like, you can look very garish with that, or you can make it nice and clean. This was also a very interesting combination with Lil' Kim. I'm that old. I remember watching that when Diana Ross was. I remember watching that live. That shit was so funny. I could not take it. Oh, I'll never forget it. On the red carpet too, everybody was losing it when Lil' Kim walked out there and that titty was out like that. I'll never forget that. But yes, with Diana Ross just straight up on national fucking television. Was it cable? I think it was cable because it was MTV, right? Yeah. It just straight up was like, boop, 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 boop. I said, oh my God. I was with my family watching that shit. It's so funny. Oh, it's so funny to me. And then Katy Perry as the chandelier. If you remember, at one point in time, Katy Perry used to come out in some of the most camp outfits ever, and that was kind of Katy Perry's time. At one point, she was a hamburger, she was a chandelier. She was always literally the thing, like never settle bits of it, never paying homage to. No, she would always be that thing. So I want to be a trash receptacle. She will come as a garbage can, literally. Like, that's it. We ain't gonna get too deep. Just make it cool. But yeah, very interesting combination. Why was okay? All right, they did this to make it mixed up. Matt, don't take this too deep. Come on, they did this to mix it up. Even though out of all the Kim Kardashian looks I can think of, that would be the last one I would have chosen. But I know they were doing that for the floral aspect of it all. That Zendaya look, for them having Law there at the same time. Oh, that was a setup. Set up. And Athena, I love you now, but justice for Darlene. I love you, Athena. You are, I love Athena, but justice for Darlene. I think the one thing that would have actually like really ate Darlene's look is if she didn't do that shoe and she did like a silver pump or a boot or something like that, more of like a silver shoe to like really like meshing with the metallic in the floral theme. But I'm sorry, that shoe wasn't hurting my feelings that hard for her not to have won that over Athena. And well, you could literally see the exposed corset. But okay, I was like, all right. I thought that's an interesting way of doing this, but okay. Anywho, I would have been hyped to get Zendaya's look. I'm like, yes, what are we making? But yes, they needed to go ahead. And that would have been a good idea too, Isis. Make these looks and of course compete against each other. And this was quite fun to go through the workroom today because there's a lot of different storylines happening with people needing to prove themselves or show this is the reason why they won an episode, like Nene Coco. Really, that was for Discord. Jane is also on the trajectory of having like one of the best track records ever, but she also doesn't want to win too much because she'll have a target on her back, to which now Mikey has been trying to get a win for quite some time, but has a lot to work with these florals and, well, not florals, but prints of jungle nature and animal print. This Scentbird ad, this whole moment right here was so heavy-handed. But I also want to say, Kenya, I'm glad they had you for this, sister. Hope they paid you extra just for you doing this, baby girl. Also, I like Scentbird. I used to subscribe to it. I don't anymore because poor. Poor. And we need less subscriptions right now. But I will say, for when I did have it, I loved Scentbird. I did. I love getting a new scent in the mail. I'm not being paid for this, by the way, but I did love getting a new. Do y'all have a hello? I know my videos ain't as good, a lot of ambassador program, maybe, huh? Matty-Rants? I'll take that email. Bitch, please. Let me sell myself better than this. I have a lot of people watching me right now, Scentbird. Send me some. Do a little cold or something like that. I'm telling you, as long as I get to have a little something too with the scents, because your boy likes cologne, okay? But yes, I thought this ad was like mad heavy-handed, but I still was like, all right, at least Kenya and Sierra got to have a little moment here. It was cute. Still better than Crystal's little commercial with her little the little textured blonde fro. They try to give that baby. I said, this is funny. Okay. Discord and Jane feel like it's going to be a huge competition against each other because they're both seamstresses and they somewhat have some similar style tastes. To me, I thought, well, Jane's winning because Discord's not going to be able to sell the garment regardless. Even if it's better than Jane's, she won't be able to sell the garment. Laws there. You think that's about to be I think your walk was cute. Stop. Stop. But Jane is also kind of feeling her fancy a little bit. She's going around the workroom, sort of asking questions, being funny and teasing a little bit. And I did like that through the episode. Even Mia just being like, well, Mia gonna keep on dragging me, sister. I'm just trying my best over here. It was fun for the most part. as far as what was happening in the workroom when it came to all of this. Even with Jane trying to help Mia like do something different with the outfit, but then Vita's like, okay, you need to stop talking to her because that's low key what I'm about to do with my look. Yeah, we're not about to do all that. And Vita tells us, it shows us with some of these great recreations, especially this Janelle Monáe, that this is her wheelhouse. I got nervous when she said this, and I didn't know if the editors just wanted to show this to be like Vita knows what she's doing, or to almost give us the idea that Vita may go too literal with the interpretation, which is not the challenge. So this was one of those moments where I was like, I love hearing about this for Vita, but I go, are you telling me that she's going to go in one direction and this is where we're about to be? I don't know. It took me there in just a second for the narrative purposes, but I was like, that's super cool. And I'm glad we got that. Darlene, you're a breath of fresh air. Don't go anywhere. I hope they don't send you home soon. Keep your sister. I'm actually rooting for some Dardar. I do. I like me some Dardar. I do. The Mitchell's cool. Something about Darlene's energy is just infectious a little bit. And like the laugh, a little chuckles to herself. She almost laughs at all of her own jokes. I could not take it for the Meet the Queens, but now that I'm watching the show, I'm like, I get it. I get the Mitchell effect. Keep Dar. Keep Dar Binks. Keep Dar Binks. Keep it. Just good energy. And I feel like they're like less evil, like, well, not less evil, but they're not evil like Colton. Ooh. I don't like that man. All right, moving on. I just thought about the Traitors episode, and the way I was taken back. Oh, like, damn, I really don't like that man. Okay, but listen, let's talk about this moment with Briar and Juicy. Okay, before we do, there's 200 people in this live right now. Whether you're watching this on landscape or portrait mode, thank you for being here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe to become part of this conversation. As you can see, the live chat is on right now, so you are a part of this moment too. Give your thoughts and opinions on this episode with me. And as you can see, I'm going up and down. My astigmatism allows this one right eye to make its decisions for its own, but maybe it'll tell this one what to talk about. Because if I see something good, you're going to be posted up, but you're already posted up. So thank you for being here. If you want to drop it to people in my jar, please and thank you. PayPal.me /Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matty-24, and Venmo Matty-Rants. And shout out to Emmy. Oh, Emmy, thank you so very much for the tip people on Venmo. Here to help with the. Okay, shit, I was talking. Here to help with those grocery stores. Here are swear word safari zone right now. Oh yeah. No shade. I barely got the last of some water that they put out. I have 2 cases of water and 4 gallons of water right now. Because the last time we had a winter storm here, like the power was out for a week. So like I was not bullshit. And my friend said, it's not gonna get that cold. I said, it's not that it's not gonna get that cold. He's from Ohio. So I was like, I know you're used to like real snow. This is Texas. We're on a power grid that's not with anybody else. And we have a terrible infrastructure. Bitch, if the wind blows wrong, stop. So like, as much as people are playing like, oh, it's not going to be that bad for some of y'all, some places are more equipped than others for this kind of weather. Houston's not one of those girls. And our Ted Cruz is gone. Every time there's a winter storm, he leaves us. And he comes back. What happened? It's so sad. It's the truth. He really do. Every time there's a crisis, he be gone. He be out there. And they come in. I love the state of Texas. What happened over here? It's be like, man. Anywho, be safe through this winter storm wherever you're at and whoever it's going to affect. No, that's Abbott. You know, everyone thought that was going to take him out, and he's still going. I'm telling you, hate will keep you alive sometimes. They say it takes you out, but hate will sometimes let you live. It will. Evils never dies, is what they say. Isn't that right, Ash? Shout out to the Evil Dead community. I love that movie. And the TV show was good. But back to Briar and back to Juicy. We got off topic, y'all. This is where you feel Briar, it all kind of sinking in. And I think it's because there's a moment of being quiet and also needing to work and being able to be in your thoughts while you're at the same time trying to hold sort of face and speak to everyone else. I also am going to say this to Briar, like, because again, I do have empathy for you, but I also have empathy for Vita and Mia getting like basically threats, hate online, people, being like, when are they going home and all that kind of shit over some fucking TV show shit that happened where it's not that deep, but hey, when you go there, you go there. So this is definitely an accumulation of you being sick and everything happening at the same time. You have stress now on your body. You are currently dealing with literally walking pneumonia. Could have got these people sick up in here low key. But it was exhaustion, if anything, I think is what it was. Because she's a tough cookie, but it's just a lot at this point, It's a lot. I'm sorry, I'm reading a comment from Bravo to God. I'm a pusher. I'm a pusher, Katie. No, I felt bad. Again, she deserved them licks in the beginning of the episode, but this is just now, okay, we've had time to think about everything. And there's also things going on too outside the show, again, with them not feeling well, this, that, and the other. There's just a lot to take in. And I think that with Briar, I love to play it, I love to tease, and love to antagonize, but I don't think she wants to just come off like, I'm just a mean girl just because I want to be a mean girl, but more so I'm bitchy, but I'm also fun. And it's getting the two kind of confused and hoping that doesn't come across that way. And just having everything sort of happen at the same time. My sister Kenya, I was nervous for, but I have faith in my pleaser. I do. But you up against Sierra, so I was nervous. But everybody can read Briar's energy in the workroom. They all believe she's in her head. They saw that she was crying earlier. It's definitely something that's sort of like taking place in the room. They also understand, like, it's like, yeah, this may be her time. She's sort of getting what she got. Now, this is a competition. And Juicy's not directly in competition with Jane Don't for this one because they're in their own pairs. Juicy needs some help with their outfit and making something in particular with the skirt and cutting it into a circle, and ask for Jane's help. And Jane's like, I'll do it. I'll just do it for you. Oh! Which leads to a conversation about her getting help. And is that going to be what happens throughout the entire competition for these specific challenges? And I ask myself, Jane, well, you saying all that, but you're the one offering it. And then in reality, you're not in competition with her directly. So if you want to help her beat Briar, then go for it. I thought about that myself. I was like, I wonder if Briar asked for help for somebody, or she was like, this is fine. After seeing Jane's final look, I wouldn't ask her for help. The fact that they cut out Law's commentary about her look, I think is interesting. Did you hear about that? That they cut Law's commentary because they only showed the high praise she got, but Law did not like Jane's outfit. And RuPaul defended Jane's outfit to Law. I was like, why didn't you add what? Why didn't you show? Was it bad? Do you not want us to hear a difference in opinion? To be honest, Jane didn't win. So it would have made sense for the girls who were like, well, why didn't she win? Well, Law didn't like it. He's a part of the pan. I didn't like Jane's or Discord's. The funny part about Discord's look, and we'll get there, is that her shit looked like it was falling off of her, but not because she didn't have it in the right proportions, which that is the case, but more so because she was leaning back and it felt like she was a table and the dress is just slipping off the table. Or it's like the Titanic and the boat is tilting and so everything's just going, but we'll get there. Super chat, it's Drewski. Thank you for the first super chat of the day. But when Maya got the same help, it was a problem. It is kind of, does it become the same conversation that Ron had in Traders about when one person does the same thing and another person is held more accountable for it for the other? Is it about the bias that those people place on another individual to then just say that it's fine without actually being fair because you like someone? I mean, it's not too far fetched to think that. I mean, just saying, like, and that's kind of what I feel about a lot of the reactions to the whatever happened this week's episode, and a lot of people being like, they better have apologized to her. They better have. Who are you speaking on behalf of? Like, are you Breyer? Like, who I saw post a video about it, talking about the situation in a very unserious matter, but being like, yeah, that happened. Like, it is what it is. While y'all are on here losing your fucking hair over the situation, please stop taking the things you see on television and applying it to yourself as if that is you, and then turning it and then being offended on behalf of somebody that doesn't need all that. It most certainly is human, but what's really the best part about being a human, Essie, is that we can also see our own flaws and we can be accountable for those flaws, and we also can own our biases. It's when you don't and you act like you're not doing nothing wrong, or you're not like, oh, well, I don't mean it that way. No, girl, stand on that. You like that girl. So if something happens to her and you want to fight over it, that's why. And that's your tea. But don't act like it's because someone did something that horribly wrong over here. No, you just don't like it when nobody come for your bitch. Period. And that's what happens. That's what they do every time. It's like, if I like her only if she doesn't come for my fave. Only if she doesn't say something about someone I don't like. And I'm going to apply this and make this about it something really deep and personal and make it very much like it's some sort of real interstellar thing. It's not. It's not. It's a bunch of semantics and it's a bunch of bullshit. We're watching a TV show filmed a year ago. These people are in a group chat that we are not in. I know people be like, what are you talking about? Girl, I was just backstage with Bob and Saphir not motherfucking 2 months ago, girl, having conversations about shit like this. And I can bring people on with my receipts. Okay? Some of y'all taking it way too deep. It becomes a little bit crazy where you're like, now you've made a little bit more than what you needed to. And it is what it is. But I get the passion behind loving somebody and wanting to make sure they're good. Trust me, I was old Beehive, like 2005, 2006, in the Facebook group chats, going off on Navy and all. Oh, trust me, me and Jamar were on opposite ends of the universe those days. But like now, that stuff just is not necessary. It's like, it's not that deep. Like, just enjoy your music. Go buy the girl's merch. Go buy the album if you like her so damn much. Why is she failing? Because you're not buying nothing. You too busy arguing online. Anywho, Athena messed up the hymn, but she really okay. I'm laughing at Lux and Bianca being like, why didn't you just make another one? And just that way it would have just made another like element to the dress and it would have still been together, and just did the other side of it. And I was kind of hollering, but I'm thinking to myself, Athena hasn't had that many lessons or has had to go through this before to where she would have known that. So she's going into full panic mode. And now once he immediately started everything over, okay, we got to redo this. I said, oh my God, Athena messed up one time and immediately made 3 different dresses. I felt bad, but I was like, sister, this may be the way they get you out. I think Athena may be her own demise for something that happens. I don't know. I'm afraid because I like Athena. And I was like, whoa, sister is losing it. Oh, Athena. Athena is addicted to stress. I believe so. You know, some people love to live in chaos and act like they don't. It's the next day. Y'all, I spent all night on my dress only to go back to the original dress that I was going to make. Well, I love you, Athena, but oh my. That sounds like something I would do. So that's very Maddie coded. That's my hard-headedness right there. Right there. Like I'm gonna mess this up. Oh, speaking of which, that's where I can relate. It's a small little story, I promise. But I was trying to get the battery changed, right? And I thought I made it with Firestone for the appointment because I knew they could, they gave me a quote on it. I would have had to pay more, but I was in such a rush and I felt like I needed to rush, right? So I was like, I should have done Firestone. I'm driving to the Firestone, y'all, and I look at the receipt and I'm like, bitch, this is AutoZone. And it's not even the one by my house. It's like one like further away, like 10 miles away. I was so fucking bad. I screamed at that car because I was like, God, why can't I just get it right? Like, where was my brain? I was so mad at myself. And I'm driving that AutoZone just cussing myself out. Bitch, I get to that AutoZone realizing, oh, I paid way less for that battery at this AutoZone. And they didn't charge me for the installation. So I saved another like $75 for the labor. $75 for labor to install a battery, by the way. So maybe I was right on the money the first time. You know what I mean? Maybe whatever I was doing just that night was actually perfect. And I don't need to think about it too much. I don't need to look at, I messed this. No, I didn't mess up. I actually made the right decision. And my battery works. It's super cold outside. The car actually runs a little bit better now. Like, but I did ask God for forgiveness because I was like, I'm so sorry. I was cussing out my car and I lost it a little bit, but I was just tired. But Athena, I feel you. I'm with you, girl. Right there. Discord wants her lick back. Discord feels they were wronged for not being in the top the last time there was a design challenge. And this is the time that they will finally be up there and they finally get what they deserve. We'll be right back. Because girlfriend was hot and untucked. And Mikey didn't need all that smoke. I was like, why is she coming for Mikey? Mikey's outfit's not even ugly. What's happening here? But no, the Briar and Mia conversation was necessary, and I thought this was cute, as well as a good way for two people who have some sort of different hard exteriors. They both can be hard on the outside, soft on the inside in their own way, but in different forms. And it's Briar bringing up that their dad never gave them any real love, and sort of like didn't, wasn't a good father to them, and certain making them feel like they were worthless and they left their home when they were 16. And then, when we got to, Mia talking about their brother passing away and having regrets, not having a conversation with them when they set boundaries in place, when people who disrespected them. And at the time, that's what happened, but they lost them. And there was a bit of regret there and not having that conversation with them. And now we know that Mia's entrance look also included something from their brother who passed, which was the jeans he always used to wear. Mia's brother was fine, by the way. Okay. Like Mia cute too, but Mia's brother was far. I was like, oh, I said, this is how my family be. Okay. Everybody think my brothers are cuter than me. They probably are. But then my brother's like, no, you look the best. I'm like, no. But this was a beautiful moment. And I'm glad that these two had it. It will, the fandom will, this almost never existed because, the whole moment on stage took place and God forbid. I know Beyonce did not just send no message talking about shop at the Beyonce store. Sister, put the phone down. Put the phone down. Did you see what I saw that I want so bad? Because there are two things on there I need. I'm not going to get them. I want so bad. The robe. Because Peas coming. So I need that robe, sister. Because I am bringing out Pizza Cake this year. I made a promise that we're gonna start doing our little freebie shows and going out to the little turnabout shows and getting our shit started up this year. And we're not playing. I need that robe. I need that eye mask. I need those two things bad right now. Damn you, Beyonce. We're poor. Ooh. Oh, the choker's fire. Oh, that choker was fire too. Black. No, wait. Red. Red. Not black. Black would be for me. Red, that's for pizza. I can't wait for y'all to get the cake. I'm so excited. I haven't been excited about drag since I did the show back at fucking precinct with bitch one. Anywho, sorry. I think I'm excited because actually things are actually turning in that direction. For real, for real. Like we've started it up, honey. But no, Kenya. I was getting nervous now. The show was starting to give us a whole lot of people's like backstories. I was like, oh, Mia brought something up. Briar having a whole goddamn day. Kenya talking about mama having them in college on the the bathroom floor. I said, oh shit, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I'm getting nervous. Not my sister, not my niece, Kenya. But this was still a beautiful story, just about what happened when their mom had them, when they were in college. They didn't know they were pregnant. The grandparents raising them, they bring a little bit of a tension between their mother, but them coming together when Kenya came out, as well as having their whole choir singing. Got a friend in me, while she was crying and this, that, and the other, and individually hugging her. I said, that is beautiful, Kenya. That's a great coming out story. I wish mine was like that. My baby little Kenya, I love you, sister. I don't even know what's going to happen on this season, but you have done nothing but win me over in terms of every little piece of you that you've given us on this show. So God bless you, baby. My coming out was not that at all. My dad added me to my family, bitch. I was homeless after that. But when I was in college, that coming out was better. Because I got to do it with my best friend that I've known since school, because we went to the same college together. But the people who I just met there did not want me to hide anymore. And they were like, please stop pretending. Like, we love you, Matthew. And it was such it was like a group, like my entire dorm floor, my entire Palos Verdes, Arizona State University, bitch. D3, honey, that entire floor. Oh, that was the best. So my dad didn't do it right. But the people who I met for the first time, and like those who, and my best friend, like that meant a lot. So, take what you get when those moments happen, y'all, because sometimes it's not fun, and other times it's like a blessing. Like, whew, you didn't have to go through it. But that was when I learned that my friends were going to be like the people for me, going through all that. So, I love Kenya. I love this. This cast is good. It's a good cast. Even after all the rumors happened in the walk and all that, I don't know if that was all real, by the way. At this point, I'm just like, I'm going to stop listening to what those people got to say. But I'm enjoying the season so far. Had a little bit of a dry moment in our week, but this week I said, okay, we here. Michelle is cute. Law is giving. I'll remember her name whenever I get to her picture. RuPaul's dress is right with God. That wig can burn in hell. The dress is everything. That wig, nonsense. Oppression. Just no for the wig. No, Ru, but that dress, fire, fire, fire dress. Did you see the part when she was like, racers, start your engine? Did you see when her whole, like, she was feeling her shit? When RuPaul loves a dress, when she starts to play with a little bit with her shoulders and starts to like get positions together, because she was like, racers. I was like, oh, you feeling it? You feeling it today, lady? Come on. Yeah, but that wig belongs, on a plantation. Got some bodies hanging off of trees kind of wig, Michelle looks like she wants to be a part of a conversation that she shouldn't be in on Black Twitter, but I do love how Michelle looks like. Go off, pop Michelle. Law's got Jamar's contact lenses, so I'm confused by what's happening here, but it's still giving. I thought that was leopard print, bitch. That snake skin work. Love it, love it, love it. Her name is Annalie Ashford, and I now know and remember because I have a picture to tell me. She was lovely. I assumed she was 5 people before I remembered that her name was Annalie Ashford just now. And she was great. She's a Tony nominated winning runway, something like that. But she was fun. She was fun. 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 She was fun. I like her. Fun. Fun. Winning. Thank you a lot. I was like, did she get nominated or win? I was like, I just want to make sure we got that right because you know how people be. I want that bitch. Okay, excuse me. Let's start with the first mashup of Lil Nas X and Rihanna. Juicy Love Dion versus Briar Blush. Oh, we're going to do a different game. Ooh, we're going to do a different game. No longer numbers. No. Choose your winner. Type their name. Say their name. That's how we're playing it today. No numbers today, children. If you want to throw a number in with each person, go for it. But like, tell me who you won, baby. Was it Juicy or was it Briar? Stop booty. Booty. I can hear the song in my head when I have these pictures up. Oh my goodness. Stop booty. Hooty. Hoo. Juicy in these wigs, honey, are so good. I love these little wigs on Juicy, and her muggy is wug. She reminds me of Big Lex, but more feminine. She reminds me of Big Lex, no longer of the 3, but way more feminine. Much softer. Wouldn't bully anybody. Yeah, way softer. A woman. Girls will be girls, and they should be happy to be girls. I still can't believe that is now a part of the actual like history of like somebody's being. I still can't get over that. That's crazy. Evan, you know what, Evan? I'm happy. Go ahead, baby. You put Briar's name up in there. I'm happy for you. I was glad someone did. Someone's got to like Briar's look better. Briar's mug is everything. That mug is right with God, blessed and highly favored. That is a pretty girl. That outfit is a fucking fool. It is a mess. Ew, ugly. However, all of this, oh, so good. So good. That muggy is so good. It's so good. I just wish the outfit was better, but ooh, that face, my God. And I'm so glad Law gave her coots. Because Law was like, I'm going to drag this little girl's outfit, but I got to talk about your mug, sister. And I think that is when she was already passing out, if you will. Like she was already zoning out, is when he made the comment. Because you saw when Law gave her that like coot, she didn't even really respond to it. And then when he's like, don't make that face, it was like she was trying to, but it wasn't coming out. Because I think that Mama could receive what Law said, because I would take that from him very much. So it was like, because yeah, I remember when Law was like, daughter, I was like, because he was going to give her some coots now. He gave her praise for the shoe matching. He said, at least she styled this correctly, so it was based off of Rihanna, which would make sense because she chose a glittery heel. Not a matching glittery heel, but a glittery silver heel. Gave her coots for that and said the mug and the hair said, oh, that's right. Good up here. The outfit, oh. And it's true. The outfit was terrible. But her mug, beautiful. But Juicy won, in my opinion. Cher, Sarah Paulson, crossover mashup for the red carpet. Who wore this best? And if nobody wore it best, just right chop. If nobody wore it best, right chop. Jesus Christ. Like the way like the posture of this, oh my God. That posture is crazy. Crazy work. I love how I had this feeling that y'all just weren't going to be like, we're going to choose one. No. I had a feeling I needed to give you a third option. I am a Libra, and it should be fair that this channel is ran by Libra code of indecisiveness. Jane, yeah, Evan, I'm with you. I didn't care for both, but Jane was better. If we have to. Jane looks like she's about to fly out from a volcano and start, terrorizing little Tokyo, but then we find out they're pretty good. And they're going to pick up some twins along the way and then have a couple of adventures of healing, helping, and looking out for scaly lizards. I don't know. Discord, it as cool as it is that you hand stitch this, and I think that's very cool. That's great. That's amazing. Your makeup is wild to me. That makeup and that wig, sister. I thought you was like some older woman walking through a cache trying to figure out where the sale rack is. She don't want to wear her glasses today because she still's young. But no, I thought I just could not take this mug. It's not for me. I thought she looked a little old. I was like, nah, I don't like that. And the wig. I was like, no, thank you. The outfit itself looks like it's falling off of you in terms of it looks like your titties are down here and you're already so small. I do like the fact that it's like stitched together, and I see the Bob Mackie reference I think is cool. Hate that other pants. Hate that other pants. Hate that you did pants. But I get that you wanted to do the green in there, and I kind of wish it was like almost a skirt moment with that green trim versus the way it was done. But I think it's cool that you have your own Discord cam. You are iconic for making RuPaul laugh. You are the jester of the season for her, and that's great. She said, "Please keep walking like that, so so I can giggle." This was Law's first time seeing it, and I'm talking about that man. They cut the camera right as his head went back, like Law. Law was like, wait a minute. For real? God bless it. God bless her. She's walking like the earth is flat or something. Woo. Rue needs to stop because that's what she's doing. Because she wants her to change the runway too, but she just enjoys seeing it because it makes her laugh every time. Please, as bad as it is, Discord should still take that as a positive. Ninetel, thank you so much for the super chat. Little white boy in drag, why are you walking? My God, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh no, they're gonna say something about that Ninetel. Why is everything about race? I don't know. Ask Minneapolis right now. You good? Right. So you gonna let that one fly then for my friend over here, Ninetel. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm just saying, before I hear it come out of somebody's mouth, if you want to go there, please. But let me go ahead and put it up because I know it's gonna apply. That's just Nine Tails, and that's just that. And I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, but also thank you all for tuning in. Okay, let's go. Are you serious, CB? Are you? Are you? Oh, ooh. Oh, my goodness, I'm getting mad. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show because that was that. I'll take blame for that. That was my fault. Are you serious? Just a brief moment for that person. Just a brief. Let's give a brief 15 seconds at least. Okay, like I'm gonna be putting them in my purse tonight and their family. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about some good stuff right now and keep it light. Wow. That's too much. My empathy spirit has literally been ripped to shreds these last couple of weeks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've just been over here like, what is happening? Like a meteor would be great right now. No shade. Oh, I like something like a piece of scrap metal from a satellite, anything at this point. Because my God, like, okay, on to Jane Don't. Okay, the Auntie Mame bit, which I totally know the reference, and I love that movie. And then Maud with B. Arthur. I was cool with this, but it wasn't my favorite thing I saw tonight. It was in my safe category for me. I wasn't really taken there, but I do like Jane a lot, and I love her styling and this, that, and the other. I thought it was really, really cool. But like, there were bits of this I was like, Listen, if y'all live in Minnesota, I'm starting to see comments here. Again, sending my love and prayers and protection, if that even means anything, seriously, because this is very dangerous right now. Sending my love to y'all. But Jane wore it best to me. If we're gonna give like a givings, if we're gonna be thankful and give, it's gonna give. I have to give it to Jane. But I really thought this would have been different from the two of them, to be honest with you. All that was said in the main workroom. Like Jane's was fine. Like I thought it was cool, but Discord, it was okay to me, but then as you stare at it, you're like, and then the way she stands in it, and then when it's walking, and that presentation, that all matters. It really does. All right, before we get to Jennifer Lopez and Nicholas Minaj, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. We're going to write this family. Are you sure? Because Raven didn't. I'll get it up in a second. I got a super chat. I'll get it up. I'll put it up. Rudy, thank you for the super chat. Can't wait to follow along Piece's journey. I can't wait for you too, because it's going to be a fun ride, let me tell you. On our way to two titties. Yeah. I need to get a breast bib. That's one of my goals for my drag. I need a breast bib. Okay, let's talk about it. Are you in love with the cocoa? Is it Nene with the cocoa? Or are you Mikey Minx? Are you Mikey Minx? Hold it up. Put it up. Nene with that cocoa butter. Mikey with that meat. Nene with that cocoa butter. Ow. Mikey with that meat. Ow. Ow. Mikey butter. Okay, sorry, not me. Like, giving them a little spice. I'm going to give it to the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. Evan, don't be too excited for your response. I'm sorry. I felt like I heard that. Nene. I liked Nene's a lot initially. Is it crazy that I liked Mikey's later? Like initially, first watch on my reaction, I was here for Nene Coco's. I fell in love with Mikey's as I was watching this. I'm sorry. She is the mug of the season for me. I love this queen's face so much. That face card never declined. My God. A lot of girls this season can paint. A lot of the girls can paint their mugs this season. Thank you, Jesus. That mug. Oh, That's a pretty girl. I don't know why I like this. I wish a couple of things were taken off. I do agree with the judges on that part. A couple of things weren't really necessary, but I still I don't know why. I was riding along with the mics. I was here for the Mikey Meeks. Mikey's a Libra. Oh, then they get 10 extra points. But no, I just love this face. She's such a pretty girl. I'm like, oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I love her. So pretty. Nene, I kind of lived for how this came out. I wasn't expecting it at all. And to me, I thought it was kind of cool because it is low key the challenge where you incorporated 2 looks. You gave the effect of how Jennifer Lopez took the deep cut sheer openness of that ensemble by Versace, if I'm correct, right? It was a Versace, right? And then you did Nicki Minaj's look, which was very much head to toe, all covered, until we get to the headpiece where we have the wig and this, that, and the other. So it was like almost a combining of the two in your interpretation. And I liked it. I thought that was very interesting and very thought out. That's why when some people were giving it a little crap, I was like, I see, but I think she was really paying attention to that, like a lot. And I thought I want to give her coots for it because it felt very like, yes, that actually does apply to both looks. And it reminds me of both of them. I would say this is the closest tie for me next to, well, Vita and Mia was close, but Vita still stomped for me. But I think tie-wise, this is the one. Because I was conflicted. I like them both for their own things, and I have my own critiques about each one of them. This was actually a really good pairing, these two together, to be honest with you. And they low-key had a hard-ass box. They had to think. Like, they had to go a little bit harder, a little bit deeper than some of the other girls here and play with it, because it could have gone real bad. That is a face, baby girl. Okay, all right, sorry, we gotta go, because I'll be on Mikey's face all day. I'm like, Jesus, bitch, I gotta study. Hate that we're using this picture. Hate that we took this moment. Hate this for Britney. Hate this for Britney. Hate. As iconic as it was, hate that this is the red carpet moment we're taking with this dude. Ugh. Hate that. But I love that we did the meat and the denim. Great. That was a perfect combo. I like this combo just because it's the blue and the reds. And if you really want to get American with it or whatever, French, if you will, you can go there. You can play with this color palette a tad bit. Just hated this picture. Like, why did can we just say Britney? You could just cut off Justin, just been like, and Britney with some other man wearing denim, and that would have worked out. Who wore it best, Sierra or Kenya? I think Sierra wore it best, but I think Kenya was still cute. And it was a much better outfit than the one she made for the first week. A much, much, much better outfit. Paul. She's like, neither. It's a hideous combo. Boom. I don't think Kenya should have had a lip sync tonight. Ooh, is that a controversial opinion, or are y'all on the same money with me? I don't think Kenya should have had a lip sync. I'm glad she did because she low-key tore, but I was like, I feel like you meant for her to lip sync last week with the, Lizzo song, maybe. My kid is into the Trolls movie right now, and I have to watch JT's stupid Can't Stop the Feeling video 5 times a day. Torture. This is why I don't want babies. This is why I don't want. I got 2 fur cats. They don't talk. They don't control the TV. You understand? Okay. Although Mamu does love stand-up comedies, it's the one thing when I put on when I'm sitting down and watching anything, he will literally zone into the television. And Mina likes to watch Dead by Daylight playback videos. I put on Dead by Daylight no commentary YouTube videos and Vita perks up because she follows like the people who are survivors. So funny to watch her tail moving like with them and they're doing it's so funny. I just be hollering. I gotta tape it one day for y'all whenever I catch her doing it again. It's so funny. She like Bob would be knocked out, but Vita be in that TV like this. Because when I play DBD, she'll sit over here and watch me. Ask Dooley, because she'll start meowing in the middle of us playing. Anywho, back to this. Sierra looks fucking good. This is, yeah, you chewed this week. Love, love, love the way she combined this all together, especially with the way that this is like this denim dress, but it's also still incorporating the meat with the binding of it and then putting the mystery meat tag for the extra camp. The headpiece is sick. The makeup works really well with this. It's the right amount of styling. Love that we have a covered fucking shoe with the material as well. Perfect. I was like, yeah, it's about time. Because I know she's been trying to show it for the judges. So I'm glad that Sierra got that time. It was like, oh yeah, they finally see you now, sister. Eat. And to me, I don't care. Even though I wish there was more of the meatiness, I guess, from Gaga's outfit to go with the denim approach of this right now. Kenya look good to me. I was like, come on, pretty girl. I said she pumped it. Also, did anyone else notice with the edit that they timed the music perfectly with Kenya's? Go back and watch it again. It went da 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 whoo. That whoo is as soon as she puts the finger up for the whoo, it was perfectly timed. So that way when she's walking, it's on beat with the star boot. Oh, they timed it. Kenya, go watch it back if you watch it, sister. They timed you just right. Production wanted to give you time, sister. They did you justice. Right on beat. Oh, star boot. I said, uh-oh, they gave her the good at it. Yes. It was all two pieces too. I didn't know that was a skirt that came off and then it was just a whole one piece outfit underneath. I was like, wait, what? Oh, so you made two things going on. I said, oh, this was cute. It was fine. But Sierra won. Sierra won. But I thought Kenya was cute. Wish we did a little bit more with that purse versus put these on it, around it. I wish we put like an actual, we could attach a rope or something to give it that feel of it being more than a clutch. Because it's big. But yeah, pop off. I liked it. Oh, maybe the best duo of the night. Mia Starr and Vita Von T Star. Again, we're going off of a chandelier and Lil' Kim. Mia, your makeup is so good. Your makeup is so good. The breastplate fits. It's actually the right kind of size for what she wants to give. This definitely is very much an homage to the Lil' Kim moment, but it's also with the chandelier effects that are putting into the dress itself. This front part is a tad bit wild. This part right here is a little bit wild for me, but I think that everything else with the wig, the accessorizing, the full bit, I'm like, oh, no. It's right. It's right. It's right. The squiggly thing is where I'm at, Callie. I'm like, no, you could have kept that. That we didn't need, but you wanted to incorporate more purple for it. I said not my cousin over here pulling up and doing what they do. One of my favorite things I've seen on Drag Race. When she turned the corner in this, bitch. Lady Chablis, eat your heart out. Oh. The chandelier purse. Oh. It's just scary. Oh. I love passion drags so much. I just loved it. Oh my God. The way it moved, presentation, the purple's going through it, the accessorizing, the styling with it, everything's right. The open piece is the nod to that. That white in the front actually kind of being necessary so the dress had dimension. Fuck yes. Because this moves too. So it's just the cape in the back, but in the front, something about it all worked. It all worked. And this to me was the lick back she needed from that first episode, when she definitely had the better look. If we're going to be real about it, she lost the lip sync, but she had the better look. And Law said it, and Trey, I said the same thing in my reaction. High drag. This is the shit that you would see at a pageant, girls. For the girls that have never been, if you love drag and y'all like going to drag shows, if you ever get an opportunity to go to like your Miss, South Dakota or whatever, your local drag, like say Miss at Large, anything, there are tickets that you get to pay for it. It's like sometimes a 2 or 3 day event, depending on like how many people are competing or whatever, sometimes 1 or 2. Go. It is long. It can be torturous at sometimes. But when I tell you, you're going to see some amazing drag. You're also going to see the competition level style of that pageantry. And it's going to get you into that lore of understanding where these girls come from. I've been a part of a few people's presentations as far as the drag world is concerned. Shout out to Portia Paris. It was for Miss 2020 back in like, what was that? What year was that? 2019, something like that. It was before COVID. But like, that world to me is very familiar, and I have so much respect for it. And Vita always presents 10s across the boards when it comes to that. So this is everything and then some for me. I was nervous for these two. It is. It is. And those worlds are intertwined in more ways than one, whether people want to believe in it or not. You know what I mean? The pageant world is very much intertwined in multiple ways. Darlene ate. Darlene looked good. I was kind of mad for that. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit pressed for Dar. I was. Because Darlene was pumping it. I was like, what? You let Athena win? No shade to Athena, but no, Athena. Oh. You give me, landlady with homophobic husband who, doesn't like the neighbors over there. Three's Company shit. You know what I mean? But also Andorra from Bewitched. But I was like, no, Darlene was giving pump. But I like something about this Western science fiction 50s cowboy-esque moment. Very Attack on Mars meets a little bit of like some sort of saloon-esque tease. I don't know, something about this was very interesting. Very cool to see, even with the wig and the hat and the way it was accessorized with the silver. The shoes may have looked crazy, but I didn't hate them as much as the judges. Maybe the shoes were painted silver would be a different story, but like them making the shoes that impactful, I thought was crazy. Because Mother was in flats last week. She brought a heel this week. Why are we getting point stock for that? She brought heels this week. You were mad for flats the last time. So she was in the top 3 last week with a flat. This week, you gave it to Athena because she wore a chunky heel. Huh? They're playing with Dar. They are playing with Dar. It what? No, Darnell. I'm not knocking that it wasn't an ugly shoe. Now that chunky shoe is not a Ben & Jerry's ice cream I would want to have at 12 a.m. Nah. Shout out to the people that know what flavor I was talking about. But like, no. I think Athena looks good, but I wasn't given the get-gots with it. I didn't give me my gots. That didn't happen. Radu was not for the roll call. I was like, this is pretty and I like it and it's okay, but it's not taking me there. It gave a little too much for me. And Athena does not read that old to where I found that to be a compelling story for her. Just saying, like, no shade. To walk around and do a same, I was like, it's all right. But I preferred Darlene's interpretation. I was here for that, Connor. You would have thought that was the most from the episode and we were just going to have a clear and easy landing. No, kids, so much happened. That was more. When we get to commentary and critiques from the judges, Michelle and Law have a whole moment on stage where Law has to check Michelle. And I mean, checked Michelle. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, because it was somebody who was literally there when this happened in real time based off of the look that Rihanna gave. Briar wore a shoe that did not match exactly like the color of the outfit, but that's because Briar was thinking about what Rihanna was wearing, because her shoe, and they even had the picture for the reference, it wasn't a matching outfit. It was just a silvery shoe. That was the whole moment of that. So Law gave coots because it was like, you're paying homage to the original look with what you were doing, even though the look is not cute. Michelle got mad. And I think it's because Law said, Michelle may have missed that. And Michelle hated hearing that. Michelle did not like that. Michelle may have missed that. Oh, no. I didn't miss anything. Yes, he did. No, I didn't. Okay. Law. Okay. I'm saying that the shoe was supposed to be like that. Well, that's not how the shoe was for the show. Yes, it was. What do you mean? I was there. Like that whole hair flip, the full like, see, Colton, that's how it's done. That's supreme shade. And that came with receipts and weight to back it up. This is the supreme sissy that Colton wants to be when he was coming for Lisa Rinna. I'm bringing his ass back up. This is the girl you're trying to be. You cannot. Okay, this is when you throw it and you do know what you're talking about, and you can sit back on it and be like, now what? RuPaul cacked watching their best friend get got. I thought that was funny. I said I had the nastiest of giggles. I said, not RuPaul laughing at her best friend getting cleared real quick. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, Law, after letting Briar know, didn't like the outfit, gave her a compliment on the mug. And deservedly so, because Briar has such a pretty beat. I knew once I rewatched this episode again, Briar was spacing out here. The oxygen was being removed from the body. There was definitely a chemical reaction happening at this point in time, because when Law gave the compliment, y'all watch it back, it's almost like she didn't even receive it. And not to be mean, because I don't think that was her intention, but it was almost as if she couldn't hear it, or she heard it and maybe she wanted to react, but that's not what came out, because it was, don't give me that. Remember when it was like, no, don't give me that face. And then she kind of like did that with the eyebrow, like almost like something wanted to come out and then it couldn't, but it was like, but give me that face. And it was like she couldn't speak, because after that, that's when you saw her go like that. She looked vacant. It was almost like I felt she wanted to react and it just couldn't come out. And as somebody who, I had to even ask my friend, because I've had a moment or two of passing out before for different reasons, whether I didn't have any water and was dehydrated. I'm a former athlete, so there's been moments when I've played football where your boy is passed out on the field because of the heat. Same thing with track and field. Like, there's different reasons for things. Stress is another reason why that can happen. There's a lot going on with your body. This was is an amalgamation? Is that what I'm thinking? Accumulation? Amalgamation? One of those words. Something of the Asian station of everything coming together all at once, and boom, pop, if you will. Peace to Mateo. Thank you for the super chat. Raise your hands if you were scared. I was too. If you know, you know. I mean, this wasn't like on Top Model when Miss Mother fell literally all the way back, head hitting the back. Now that was different for Sister Girl on Top Model, because we heard her whole thump. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, she could have a concussion for real after that and then some. Briar got lucky here with how this happened, because she leaned in and it knocked over into Juicy. So she had a little bit of like cushion with the landing, so it wasn't too bad. Peace, I missed this one. On a lighter note, 2 women Mariah doesn't... Nikki and J-Lo. Thank you, Peace. I appreciate the super chat. That's too funny. I literally screamed when it happened. Do you remember? Go watch that America's Next Top Model movie. That girl, that was eyes rolled back because Briar's fainting was different because you could see her locked in and her eyes never left the judges. It's almost like she was in time frozen and the body just keeled over. Like that was the crazy part of seeing this. I had to watch this a couple of times. I'm also not going to fault them for thinking it was fake, especially with how this girl's been trolling and after getting dragged just a second ago, that happening and her knowing how she operates and acts. So I also would have been like, now what just happened? Especially if I'm all the way over there on the other side of the stage. And I'm like, what just happened? Knowing I just heard this girl got dragged. Did she fainted? Okay. Huh? I would be questioning that. But the next day, it'd be, sister, are you good? Because we thought you was playing. Like, for real, for real. No, it was serious. Oh, no. That's how that would have gone down. And I'm sure that's how that was when they later spoke to her. Like, we all thought you were playing, girl. Like, I'm glad you good. Hence the reason why I don't think people need to go off as far as they should have. Like, Miss Mother has been known for trolling. There's definitely a reason why people would be like, I don't know if that was real or not. At the end of the day, we know it was because now it's been clarified. And mind you, she didn't get to talk about that for an entire year up until yesterday, if you will. So yeah. Yeah. But it was when the way she went down, I said, them eyes are locked. She definitely was still stuck up here before it happened. See how that face didn't move? It's just the whole body collapsed over, but right here, we're still locked in. Yeah, she was locked in. Yeah. I think it was real too, but I'm not going to put someone on the cross for at the moment that happened, thinking it wasn't and calling it fake. There's always the next day of finding out what happened and also not being mad at people for not initially wanting to run over there and jump on somebody. Like, they literally just had an argument that day. Some people wouldn't spit on hoes that are on fire just because, they just had an argument. Like, let's have a little bit more understanding and grace there, to be very fair. But also in Briar's position here, this lady had walking pneumonia. Like, you are already sick. And then all that's happening, and then this is taking place. Like, that girl's very lucky to still be here if we're going to really talk about it. She ended up having sepsis later, which that is not a joke. Okay. Because they treated the pneumonia incorrectly, probably because they thought she had a different form of it or a version of it. That's the thing, though. Of course they did. It is to assume that they didn't, for me, that I get really upset at with people where I'm like, do you just think the worst of folks? And also, it's not like they could talk to her in Untucked. She didn't show up until the announcement for the lip sync. Like, as much as they was playing the background, that's what you're going to do if you don't know what's going on in the situation. But again, you're going to play like that, but be in front of somebody, girl, are you good? Because I know we have our own beef and whoop the whoop whoop like that. Like, come on. Like, she was eliminated. So, of course, they're not going to be able to speak on that. That's why I'm like, folks, what? Let them get to the group chat after the show. To me, this shouldn't be an issue unless Briar came out and told everybody that no one checked on her and that it really hurt her feelings that Mia and Vita did that. But Briar hasn't said anything on that kind of level. So that's why I think the outrage is ridiculous. The person who you're trying to stick up for doesn't need to be stuck, doesn't need it. Like, they're cool. Like, but yeah, I'm going to assume they did that because these people seem like they're good folks. And we haven't heard otherwise. And if we have, y'all know what to do. Y'all do it best. Y'all know what to do when you find it out. I heard you. Ginger's a liar. Oh, my God. I still can't believe how 2026 started with Ginger Minge being at the forefront of everybody's tea list. A whole new season of Drag Race started, and everyone is still talking about All Stars 10 winner. Like, please remind yourselves how 2026 started. Bob making a video about it. Monet responding to Bob about the video about the ginger thing to go with. Oh my God, Ginger. I don't know if that was a part like the plan, sister, but hey, you were in the search engines. I hope you got paid for it. I'll tell you that. I hate that her pant. I hate that there was a hole. I hate that they zoomed in. Briar, I'm not even gonna include the zoom because I would be pissed. I'm not even gonna lie, sister. I'd be so mad if I had a fucking hole in my bodysuit and they decided to zoom in. Because it clearly ripped when she was falling. Clearly, right? So like we're not even gonna like pull that into what it is. I was like, bro. And again, look how far Vita and Mia are from the situation. Yeah, I would be asking questions. I wouldn't be taking it seriously. Unless I sat like right next to her, I wouldn't have known if she was playing or not. Because I'm like, how did you fall? Like, what happened? Because you know they're not all looking at each other. The stage is diagonal to the judges. So they're like facing a specific direction and their focus is over there. But she got up and it was very like, whoa, what happened? And some of the girls were like, oh, what is going on here? Stunts and shenanigans. But they had to take her off the stage. She came back with a clean bill of health. They said everything was fine with her, which is interesting. It did take them a little while to get there. It did take a little while for them to run up there. When the vitals came back normal, but then Mama said she had walking pneumonia, that's when I was like, yeah, I've passed out a few times, and every time it happened to me, it would be like I woke up almost like a jolt. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I'm at one time, you know that pass out game that we used to play as millennials where you would breathe in really hard and then your friend would put you in a little chokehold. Oh my God, I'm telling you my age. I remember that. That was when those moments of passing out and they slap you and wake you up and it was fucking crazy. The football stories, my sports moments of being dehydrated out in the sun, passing out and waking up. Every time that happened, it wasn't no slow like, hello. Every time it felt like I was literally like, like, oh, what happened? Like, what, like, as if my whole world blacked out and I'm waking back up completely confused by the time. That was a long time ago, Drusy. Calm down, bitch. I was like 15, 16 when that happened. That's some old ass shit. That's some stuff that you new babies wouldn't do because it was on the news and everybody was too scared to do it now. But that's what you used to do with the kids back in the days. Anywho, please do not focus on that and let's keep it on the show. Just trying to give a story. It is real. I believe that Briar did pass out. Still, I don't fault them for doing that. Not after everything that happened prior to. Doesn't matter if you've had it, you should know it, and whatever. Some people have never had it happen before in their lives. It is what it is. I think there's a little bit too much on fire on Vita and Mia right now, and I stand on that. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's where I feel about it. It's a little bit too much. No justification for some of the things that are being said, and for people wishing for them to be taken off the show over this. Ridiculous. So, getting into the tops of the week and who wore it best, RuPaul, because it certainly didn't feel like a group decision for some of those. Juicy Love Dion, Jane Don't, Nene Coco, Sierra Mist, Vita Von Star, and Athena Dion, which I am still very confused about, were in the top. But the top three out of the tops was Jane Don't, Sierra Mist, and Vita Von Star. Like Madison, like there was definitely cause for thinking this. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, it's how you doing the next day? You know, if you get a chance to. How are you okay? You cool? Like, and then you just move on from there. And I'd even say to her face, like, girl, I thought she was playing. Just be real about it. Glad to know you good though. The bottoms were Briar, Discord, Mikey. I hate that for Mikey. Kenya, hated it for Kenya. Mia by default, which was ridiculous. And Darlene, another one by default, because I was like, why is Darlene there? It's interesting. It might have been you, Musical Soul, because they were cackling and kikiing with Law. To be honest with you, that's what I saw. The only time I heard about any sort of like conflict was the Jane Don't commentary where Law said he didn't like it and RuPaul disagreed. But Michelle, I guess, probably had been a little peeved because Law checked her ass at the beginning of the episode. And a little bit hot, like you ain't gonna talk to me, that kind of, I'm just saying that's more than likely where maybe some of that tension came from. But no, that we were fucking with Law. And I felt through the edit that Law had a good one. So yeah. I want Briar and Mistress in the same season. Are you sure? Because like Mistress is the one to play. And I love, because Mistress is like the same way. Mind you, it reminded me a little bit of Mia, because remember when Mistress was playing and then I forget who she was with, and she was like, since this girl likes to take it too fucking seriously. Baby Doll. She's like, I'm sitting there trying to play with you, Miss Thing, but you taking it serious now, and we're not gonna fuck with you like that no more. It's a thing too, when you know who you can play with, and then people like flip it on you. It's like, okay, girl, I can't fuck with you like that. I don't know. But Briar, Discord, and Kenyon were in the bottom three, and Discord feels some kind of way about it. Discord is blaming the fact that she was paired with Jane, and they're both so good, so they had to put her in the bottom, but feels that it's not fair because out of all the looks that were in the bottom, Discord shouldn't be up for this conversation. Do you agree? I'm going to pull back up the bottom looks, because she said Mikey's look was worse than hers. It is not. Mia's look is better than yours, Discord. Darlene's look is better than your Discords. Mikey's look is better than your Discords. Kenya's look looks better than yours. IMO. This is the bottom two right here. Briar and Discord. Oop. Just saying. I'm kind of gagged she came from Mikey. And I'm thinking about it. Remember when they were in Untucked and she started going on this whole spill about it not being fair, and then just kept going and going and going, and then try to drag Mikey. And Mikey's like, bitch, your walk is horrible alone. Like, out of anything, your walk is terrible. Like, what are you talking about? Not the girl who has a fucking walk cam trying to come for me. I'm like, I know that's right. Sister, your body language, though, you can't even stand femininely. And yes, there are men in drag, and we got all that. I saw the little Twitter post. I thought that was cute for her, but I also thought to myself, you're giving presentation of femininity, not of androgyny. No, don't play it now because it doesn't work in your favor in the positive mark. If you're going to actually take that little corny fucking walk and use it and turn it into something, you better own the fact that you look crazy doing it. You do. Keep that iconic moment. It's not iconic because it's good. It's iconic because it's foolish and we find it funny. So be the jester there in that department and own that position, but don't sit here and play like your pussy fatter than the other girl, because it's not. It's given definitely scratch my nuts, walk. And I'm glad Law called it. Said, let's share all Sunday. I was like, yes. And it's true. Michelle and Law and Rue were clawing it. Something about the way you are positioning your body, you need to chill out on, move up, push some shoulders from, I don't know why you arch, Dark Queen duck back, and it would change everything. The posture too is wild while you're standing. I think it's from them playing the guitar, because I know they're an artist too, a musician. Maybe it's from leaning back with the guitar so much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that girl needs a back brace or something, scoliosis or something like that. I don't want to say that because, you know, these people get real sensitive and shit, but like it might be something within the body. Tell her to touch her toes and take that test. I don't know. Either way. It's the fact that they were dragging her. The rules like, don't change it. Because I like to laugh at it. I thought that was wild. I was like, you just said that in so many words. Like, don't change your walk. I'm having a giggle. What? She's like, I'm going to keep you here until I'm not finding this funny anymore. And I can't defend it anymore as something I find to be hilarious. That is not, no. Right. Like, it could be something going on in the back. Because, I mean, that thing is... Like, her walk is in italics. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. Vita wins this episode. Should have won the first one. But I still think Vita should win this one, too. Because it's just fabulous. 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 Go ahead. Get your money, girl. Pop off. A backwards letter S. I'm telling you. Sofa dog. This is how Discord be walking. Why you be like that? Janisha! No, you not about to talk. Like, you know that boy like to spit when he can't say nothing. Girl, fuck him. I'm tired of that little boy. Y'all like to put, never mind. Oh, I almost said some shit. Catch Matthew. Therapy. Catch yourself. Some people don't know their locales. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, cover this Rampack family. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, badly shaped people, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by myself are just my sole personal views, and that's all that is. When I used to have that Now That's TV subscription, I'll never forget the day that child got up and tried to run up on this trans woman, and the security guard grabbed him and flung him across the goddamn room. I have never laughed that hard in my life because he's shaped in cursive. When he threw him, it was like a boomerang. So he came back. It was crazy to see. I couldn't get over it. I said, see, now that's why you shouldn't have got up, Shamar, because you're bent to turn around. When you are shaped like a cul-de-sac, girl, you do not spin the block. Congratulations to Vita Von T Star for winning this week's episode. So deserved. We gotta love us some Vita. Shout out to Vita. Moving on. She just wanted to see her walk away. RuPaul having the nerve to go, Discord Adams, you are safe. If you would please walk to the back of the stage, not leave the stage. If you would please walk to the back of the stage. Did you see the transformation when she thought she was peeing real quick and she was turning around and them shoulders literally went like, I thought I was watching Prometheus and it was that first time the alien like comes into its weird fuck ass form, or possibly like Alien Resurrection when we didn't need to have that movie, but Winona Ryder was kind of good in it or whatever, and it was kind of cool. But then they had like that mixed mutant weird xenomorph looking shit in its body position there. Do y'all know what I'm talking about now? Like that's how she be walking. Like no shade. She be walking like a xenomorph that's like been mixed with like human blood. Like all tea. Like it's very that like almost like, oh my god. Oh my god, she has the same posture as the killer, the artist in Dead by Daylight. If you play Dead by Daylight, bitch, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Miss Thing be walking around like the artist. Just okay, all right, we're done. I'll keep the Alien Resurrection part. That one's sad. Prometheus too, because if you know, you know. But yeah. Wait, so Dead by Daylight, you could make Discord out of the skin for the artist. Please make her a skin for the artist. Please make her a skin. Can you imagine Discord running around in that outfit they just made this week? Oh my God, that'd be great. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Do it. Okay. Kenya, pleaser. RuPaul chuckling to herself. More of your soul. Feed me. Not everybody laughing at you coming back there. What's so funny, you guys? Sierra just laughing. It's Kenya Pleaser versus Spicy Janine Garofalo, our baby Briar Blush. And Briar's like, bitch, I just fainted and they got my ass up and they're about to send me home. Even when they asked her if she cleared the medical part of it, she was ready to go. What did she say, y'all? I forget what it was. It was like rearing or something. She said the wrong word and it was like, wait, what? I said, are you sure she's clear to go? Because it's not the word. Maybe there's squabble. There we go. I don't want to she meant to say squander this chance. And she said squabble. I said she did not clear that med valve. That y'all didn't clear her. Clearly, nope. I said no, she got to sit back down. And Kenya's stupid ass, I'm squabbling to go, girl. They're silly. This was a great episode. A lot happened. Just a lot happened this week. Oh my God, and a good song too. Kylie Minogue will forever be an icon, but Lights, Camera, Action is that girl. I said, oh, y'all got a good fucking song. I'll be real. Can you won this to me? I'll even place it to bias if you feel like that's going to help you in my decision, but I just was more enamored with seeing what she was doing. I was already familiar with Briar's movements from the previous lip sync or whatever. It was kind of the samey. When Kenya did that titty shake, I think that was the seal. That was the end of it. But when she did that split, it said the puss hit the ground. I said, Kenya, you're family. I know you know this show, sister, because you know we preach that over here. A split is not a split unless that puss hit the ground. If you are going somewhere down there and it just stopped here, that's a protractor. You're doing math equations, geometry to be specific. Briar started taking out all her accessories. Mia is so fucking messy. Be careful, Kenya. Trying to justice for Mandy. I can't. I'm so weak. So much was happening. I think Mia saying "be careful, Kenya" is one of the funniest things ever. I'm sorry. Can you imagine your lip sync and you hear someone "be careful"? I'd be looking around like, what is happening? What am I looking for? Bitch. Oh my God. Imagine her saying that and then Kenya steps on one of the bracelets as that takes place. Oh my God. That would have been so fucking funny. Oh man. But yeah, Kenya hit that split. I was proud of you, sister. Proud of you. The puss touched. It touched. And you bounced too. You let the girls know that you can ride on it if you want to. It was fun. It was a fun time to see it. I said, come on. I said, my thick sister doing the back bends. I don't know why Brian needed to come in and do the repeat. I was like, sister, why are we doing the repeats? You don't have to do all that. That's unnecessary. I was like, you were doing your own thing. Also, you changed your shoes too. Probably for the best because some other ones may have slipped off. Mama tried to do that little quick duck walk in the back, and it was not a duck walk. It was a little bit of a mess. But yeah, when Kenya started doing the titty shake, it was over. It was over. That sister sat there and wobbled her real breasts. Do you understand me? While lip syncing and turning her head and doing this. And RuPaul lived and breathed. That was not no breast bib nor no plate. That was all body. And RuPaul said, yes. And looking at Michelle going, yes. So this little girl just sat here and said, ha. Ha, ha. I said, oh my gosh, sister. I was hollering. I was hollering. I said, yeah, Kenya got it. It was also just a really, really rough day for Briar. And I'm going to be real with you. As happy as I was for Kenya to stay, and I don't want Kenya to go nowhere, I felt a little bit bad for Briar. You got humbled in the morning. You were sick the whole day. You were already going through your emotions and feelings about everything that was happening here. You get to the main stage. You get dragged to Kingdom Come. Pass out on stage, bitch. Come back. They tell you you're fine. You don't even get to go and untuck with everybody. You don't see no one until you get to the stage for just judging. You're immediately thrown into a lip sync where it is high energy and you have to do a whole lot, again, after just passing out, to then be eliminated. I would be tired. I'm tired for her. So as much as I agree with Mia and Athena today and the way that was handled in the beginning, and that she did reap with what she sowed, I can definitely empathize that this baby had a little bit of a time that day, specifically, maybe the last 2 days, if you will, if you want to go there, and that this was just an amalgamation, maybe, of just a whole lot of shit on top of shit. And she was sick, and there it is. And I want to say this, though, to Briar, this was one of my favorite exits I've ever seen. It was clean, because it was like, okay, like I'm leaving and there's nothing else. But then she's like, but Rue, I have one last thing I want to tell you. I don't care what these girls say. I think you're cool. I said, and that was her All-Stars card right there, ladies and gentlemen. She will be back. If they don't call her, they're a fool. We had a passing out take place. You got back up. You got dragged at the beginning of the episode. You had to do a whole lip sync. Dare I say, this is perfect All-Stars material. You went out on your own iconic terms and conditions. You were a bit of a brat and a bitch. You got clocked for that. You got humbled real quick. You had an emotional moment through that. You got on stage. It was positive. It was mostly negative. You passed out. You're welcome. You did all that. Oh, no, honey. I'm afraid you are set to go for an All-Stars run. And that's why I want the Briar fans to chill the fuck out. Your girl is literally ready to go for the next one. That is how RuPaul loves these. And I always know a girl from All-Star, a girl who is early out, or possibly someone from whatever is going to just come back. These little iconic, we're going to remember this. You're cool. Ru had a nasty chuckle for this one. She did. There's the face. Had a nasty chuckle, like, uh-oh. She's funny, and there's something to her, and I like that girl. We're going to have to bring her back. That is a good last impression. So, Briar, take the call if they give it to you, sister, and try this again. Just make sure you're well before you go in there, sister. We don't need you with walking pneumonia, mama. And if you're going to come and cack a girl, honey, be prepared to run it back. Because you were doing fine at first for the first episode. I was here for it when you was with Athena gathered you and you was like, the nerve of her. It was great. Good stuff. Good stuff. K-Stat. Briar has posted to leave Vita alone, that Vita was very supportive of her during filming and that they are friends. Oh, what a shock. Are they going to apologize to Vita for the things they said about Vita? Are they going to apologize to Mia? No. I hate this community sometimes. It is so ass backwards. But that's why a lot of us have learned just to sit back and wait. We can have light opinions, but adding and tagging and messaging folks, just wait. We don't know these people. We're watching a TV show. We're watching a TV show. Please wait. It's like, we don't know these people. They have spent so much time with each other. Let it go. Like, people are going to have conflicts. That happens. It happens with your own relationships. And then you come back together with people. Imagine your friends being mad because you got back together with that boyfriend. They said that was bad for you. Y'all, chill. I told you, it's the usual suspects every time. And I'm not even like just saying this on some of the racist white girls. It's on some other folks too now, of color and everything else. The toxic bitches is really how I want to label it. The toxic girls. The hurt bitches wanting to hurt other bitches kind of bitches, okay? A hurt bitch trying to be a hurt bitch on some hurt bitch shit. But yes, there were some mad racist things said, and a few of the comments that I saw were from accounts that have said racist things in the past. Because I love to do a deep dive on people. I'm like, where is this comment coming from? Let's see what you have said about others. Oh, this is a track record. You didn't like Silky this one. Okay. Raja sucks here. Okay. Then it's this girl. Then it's that girl. Okay. When they're not besties with the one that you like, you don't. Okay. Got it. Got it. But then there's just some people that like to ride the wave. Or I heard, so I'm jumping. Y'all got to learn. Wait. Get the facts first. You don't know nothing. Not yet. When you get one side to a story, you do not have the full picture. You got to wait. It's how bitches like Tasha K get sued. Anywho, this was one of my favorite episodes of Drag Race this season. It might be my favorite so far. If they do another design challenge, I will be happy because guess what? We haven't had a ball yet. We haven't had a ball yet. So we're not done. There's going to be another design challenge. I am so happy. If they just canceled the ball because of the two, I'd be so upset. Next week is part 1 of the Rate a Queen talent show. Half the cast will be performing. The other girls will be rating. And the same thing's going to happen the following week. I'm just going to let you know now what's about to go down. This is not spoiler tea. It's literally, you can look at the description of the episode. So the game is going to be played here, everybody. This is where they need to start acting up. Because now Rate a Queen's back, but they're doing it for this little piece of a gimmick moment in the middle of the season. This isn't, we just met the girl and now we're going to play it. I think this is good now that they've had some time with the people. And there's been relationships developed. And there's also rivalries that are out there. This is the perfect time for it. Now we can play the game. I don't like that it's split into 2 episodes either, D. However, this gives us more time for things to cook. This gives us more time for people not to be happy with decisions made. What if they showed the ratings that they got in the second episode for this, for the girls, before they have to go on, and then now they have to vote for those other people who were voting against them, and they could be petty. So then you would want to go first. You would want to be in the first group so you know how your vote needs to go for the second group. Like, let me see how these bitches did me. Oh, okay. Like, yes, this could get really nasty if they play this right. Or this also could be one of those wasted gimmicks that they seem to have a tendency of doing. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Thank y'all for tuning in. We had over 200 plus people in this live today. Thank y'all for being here today. Once again, if you are in Minneapolis right now, Minnesota in general, or any place that's being affected directly by that, I send you nothing but love, safety, peace, and wellness, and hoping for the best for you. If you are currently dealing with the winter storm right now, as I am, whatever, how much snow, whether it's ice or whatnot, I pray for your pipes, both your pipes and your home's pipes, because these pipes are important too. Poopy. But also, I'm going to pray that everything with the people around you, your neighborhood, your power, all that, we don't lose no food, no meat, no people, and all that good stuff. Sending you my love over there. For those of you who may not be affected by any of those things, but you live across the pond, you may live in the States, wherever you're at, if you're dealing with anything going on in this world, I'm going to try to make sure I leave every video like this. I'm praying for you. I'm wishing the best for you. I hope you're doing the same for me, but at the same time, we got to be better people. We can play around, we can keep cack, and we can read and shade and all that. But at the end of the day, we should not be wishing ill on nobody unless they are a piece of shit. And you know who those people who are the pieces of shit. And you still shouldn't be even doing that. Shoot. So yes, be safe out there, everybody. Stay warm, and all my love to you. When I end this video, I'm gone. You are not seeing me till Tuesday, and that will be on Patreon for the UK versus the world. And then Wednesday for the review. I'm taking Sunday, Monday, and before my Tuesday as a sign from God with this winter storm to shut my ass up, eat the food I got in my refrigerator, and spend time with my little fur babies. Duh. And I'm excited for it, to get into some games and watch some movies I haven't seen and catch up with a lot of stuff. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Leave your comments about this week's episode in Untucked in the comment section. You have seen that I have been in there lately, and I would love to hear your thoughts and commentary on it. And if you want to throw a tippy poo in my jar just for your boy hosting with the most in today, just show a little bit of extra love, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $924, and Venmo-Rants for the panel people who enjoy the panel. Coming very soon. I believe we're working on in another 2 weeks. I wanted to try to do it after part 2 of the talent show, so I can incorporate the last 3 episodes in like a mini run with us to talk about the big, meat and potatoes of the show, as well as incorporate traders into it. So I'll keep you abreast on that situation when it does happen. Reminder again, UK versus the World starts Tuesday. Reviews are back here on YouTube. Wednesdays with UK versus the World, Friday with the Traders, and of course Saturdays like today with Drag Race season 7. I almost said 17, season 18. Oh, thank you again for all the love, everybody. I hope I got everyone's super chats. Sometimes I get a little caught in my sauce. I appreciate all of my moderators. Shout out to the commentary today. Y'all were doing it. I appreciate both whether you agreed with me or not. I enjoyed everyone's takes today, and I appreciate you for having a voice in saying your piece and being up in here with the rest of the Rant Pack fam, because that's what this is all about, okay? We're a community. We're not against each other. That's for the streets. Streets. All right, everybody. I'm about to go into the fog, if you will. So I thank you for tuning in. I'll see you for the next one. Stay warm, stay safe, and until next time, Colton is trash. Bye, everybody.
Listen.
Yeah.